Every time you sit down to do something you know matters, something that could actually move your life forward, and you don't do it, a silent conflict takes place inside your head. Most people believe this conflict is about laziness, weak willpower, or lack of motivation. But the truth is far more uncomfortable. Your brain is not broken. It is doing exactly what it was designed to do. And that design is the very reason you struggle to do hard things. In this video, you are not going to hear motivational noise or empty encouragement. You're going to understand how your brain actively blocks progress, and more importantly, how to bypass it using what's known as the override method. Your brain is not a single unified system. It is a collection of competing mechanisms, and the oldest one has the loudest voice under pressure. This primitive system does not care about growth, discipline, or long-term success. Its only priority is immediate safety and energy conservation. Any task that requires effort, uncertainty, or exposure to failure is instantly translated as danger. That's why resistance shows up not as fear but as logic. It whispers things like, wait a little longer. Plan more? You're not ready yet. Now's not the right time, and because it sounds reasonable, you trust it. That is where most people lose. The real trap is overthinking. The more you think before acting, the more power you give to the part of the brain designed to stop you. Analysis feels productive, but in moments that matter, it's often just a refined form of avoidance. People try to escape this paralysis by thinking harder, planning better, or waiting for the right feeling. But that only deepens the loop. The override method is built on a brutal realization. Thinking is not the solution. Thinking is the problem. This method does not try to convince your brain, negotiate with it, or overpower it. It sidesteps it entirely. The goal is to move from intention to action so fast that fear doesn't have time to organize itself. The most dangerous moment is the pause between knowing what you should do and actually doing it. If you linger there, resistance wins. If you move immediately, you regain control. This is why physical movement is critical. Standing up, opening the file, touching the tool, any small bodily action instantly shifts authority from the fearful brain to the execution system. Your brain interprets movement as safety, and safety lowers resistance. But then comes the moment most people misunderstand. As soon as you start, discomfort appears. Tension, restlessness, the urge to quit. This is where the majority stop and conclude that something is wrong. In reality, this sensation is proof that the method is working. It is the nervous system recalibrating. Discomfort is not a warning sign. It is friction caused by change. Those who fail interpret discomfort as danger. Those who grow interpret it as noise. With repetition, something deeper begins to happen. Your brain starts learning from behavior, not thoughts. Each time you act despite resistance, you send a powerful signal. Action does not require permission. Over time, this signal reshapes identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who waits to feel ready and start seeing yourself as someone who moves first. Identity is the highest authority in the mind. Once action becomes part of who you are, discipline no longer feels heavy. It feels normal. This is where most advice fails people. They focus on motivation instead of structure. Motivation is emotional and unstable. Structure removes emotion from the equation entirely. The most disciplined individuals are not mentally stronger. They simply reduce choice. They don't ask whether to act. They decide when action happens, and the decision is final. Rules eliminate negotiation. Negotiation feeds resistance. Before we go further, if this perspective is forcing you to rethink how your mind actually works, and you're looking for content that breaks down human behavior at this level of depth, subscribe now. This channel isn't about comfort. It's about clarity, and what comes next goes even deeper. The reason most people remain stuck is not lack of knowledge. It's the belief that feeling must come before action. They wait to feel confident, motivated, or ready. But confidence is not a prerequisite. It is a consequence. Strength is built only after repeated action, in the presence of resistance. Every time you wait for the feeling, you delay becoming the person who no longer needs it. Here is the uncomfortable truth you need to accept. Your brain will never fully support your growth. It will always suggest comfort over progress, safety over change. The difference between those who evolve and those who stagnate is not mindset or intelligence. It is obedience. Either you obey the voice that wants to keep you where you are, or you override it with action. The override method is not a trick. It is a decision repeated daily. Action before emotion, movement before permission, progress before comfort. Stay with this channel because in the next video, we will break down why some minds collapse under resistance while others become sharper and more dangerous, the harder life gets, and how you can deliberately rewire yourself into the second category without changing your entire life, only the way you respond in the moments that matter most.